Welcome to Talk About It in English, the channel that helps you talk about real life in clear, natural English. Being late isn't the disaster. Staying silent about it is. It's 8:55 a.m. You're stuck on the bus. The traffic isn't moving. The meeting starts in 5 minutes, and your heart is pounding because you know you won't make it.
I used to just show up 15 minutes late, sweating and whisper, "Sorry, traffic." And my boss looked so annoyed. I felt like a child.
Today, I'll give you the exact text messages to send while you are traveling, so you look professional even when life is chaotic.
This is such an important topic because honestly, the panic is real.
It is. The problem is that when we panic, our English brain shuts down. We forget all our grammar. We forget our polite vocabulary. We just sit there on the train, staring at our phone, terrified to type anything because we don't know the right words.
Exactly. And usually, learners do one of two things. Either they send nothing, which is the worst option, or they send a text that is grammatically correct but socially wrong.
Like what? What is a text that is grammatically correct but socially wrong?
Something like, "I will be late."
Oh yes, that is very direct.
It is technically correct English, subject, verb, adjective. I will be late. But if I receive that text 5 minutes before a meeting, it feels a bit cold. It feels like a robot is texting me. It sounds like you don't care.
It sounds like a declaration of war. I will be late and there is nothing you can do about it.
Right. It lacks the nuance. It lacks the softness that native speakers use to show they are stressed and trying their best.
So let's fix that immediately. We are going to break this down into 3 stages. The first stage is the heads up. This is the message you send while you are moving, before you are actually late.
The heads up, I like that. This is the warning signal.
Exactly. And the key grammar here is the present continuous tense. We want to use the word running.
Running, as in moving your legs quickly?
In a way, yes. But here it means you are in the process of being behind schedule. You don't say, "I am late." You say, "I'm running late."
I'm running late. That is so much better. I am late sounds like a final fact. I am running late sounds like a situation that is happening right now.
It implies that you are trying to hurry. It implies movement. But we can make it even better. James, instead of late, what is a softer word we can use?
I often use behind, so I would say I'm running a bit behind.
That is the gold standard phrase. I'm running a bit behind.
It sounds so professional. Late is a negative word. Late means you made a mistake. Behind just sounds like a schedule issue. I'm running a bit behind.
It is very useful for business situations. If you are meeting a client, saying "I'm late" sounds irresponsible. Saying "I'm running a bit behind schedule" sounds like you are a busy person managing a tight calendar.
And notice the little softener word, a bit. I'm running a bit behind. Even if you are 20 minutes late, you start with I'm running a bit behind.
It cushions the blow. It makes the bad news easier to hear.
So imagine the scene. You are on the bus. You look at your watch. It is 8:50. The meeting is at 9. You are not late yet, but you know you will be.
You take out your phone, you open the chat with your colleague, and you type, "Hi team, I'm running a bit behind this morning."
Perfect. And then you usually add an estimated time.
Right. You can say, "I'm running about 10 minutes late."
Or I'm running about 10 minutes behind.
Notice the preposition about. We rarely say, "I am running 10 minutes late." We say, "I'm running about 10 minutes late." It shows that it is an estimate. You aren't promising exact precision.
Because if you say, "I will be there in 10 minutes," and you arrive in 12 minutes, you are late twice.
That is a great rule. Never be late twice. Always overestimate your time.
So phrase number 1 for your notebook is, I'm running a bit behind, or I'm running a bit late. Use the verb running. It shows you are active, not passive.
But James, just saying "I'm running late" isn't enough. If you just say that, people might think you overslept, or that you are just lazy.
That is the fear, isn't it? You don't want them to think you are drinking coffee in bed. You want them to know you are a victim of circumstance.
Exactly. You need to identify the villain.
The villain?
The bad guy. The reason you are late. And usually the bad guy is not you. The bad guy is the traffic, the bus, the alarm clock, the weather.
Ah, I see. You need to shift the blame. We need to shift the blame using specific English structures. We want to avoid saying, I overslept. That is admitting guilt. We want to use phrases that happen to us. The most common one I use is held up.
Yes, held up. H-E-L-D. It comes from the verb to hold.
But we use it in the passive voice. I got held up.
Or simply, I'm held up.
What does that actually mean? A bank robber holds someone up, right?
Originally, yes. A hold-up is a robbery, but in daily life, it just means delayed by something outside my control.
So you say, I got held up at home.
Or, I got held up at the office. This is perfect for when you are late to meet a friend. You aren't saying I worked too slow. You are saying the work held me. It trapped me.
So sorry, I got held up by a phone call.
That is a classic. I got held up by a last-minute call. It makes you sound important, not disorganized.
Compare that to saying, I stayed on the phone too long.
I stayed on the phone too long sounds like your choice. I got held up by a call sounds like the call attacked you and wouldn't let you go.
We love phrases that remove our responsibility. Another good one is stuck.
Stuck. S-T-U-C-K. Past participle of stick.
I'm stuck in traffic.
This is the number one excuse in the world. Even if you are not in traffic, you can probably say you are stuck in traffic.
I have definitely done that, but it paints a very clear picture. Stuck means you cannot move. It creates empathy. If I say I am late because of traffic, it's okay. But if I say I'm stuck in traffic, the other person can visualize you sitting there, frustrated, unable to escape.
It evokes sympathy. Oh no, poor James is stuck.
Exactly. So let's combine them with the first part.
Hi, I'm running a bit behind. I got held up at work.
Or, so sorry, I'm running late. I'm stuck on the bus.
These two sentences together are a complete update. You state the condition, running behind, and you name the villain, held up, stuck.
Is there a specific phrase for when public transport fails? Like the train just doesn't come?
You can say the train is delayed, but to sound more natural, especially in British English or casual American English, we often say the train didn't show.
It didn't show.
Short for it didn't show up. It didn't arrive. Waiting for the bus, but it hasn't shown up yet. I'm running late.
That feels very natural. It's very conversational.
Now, there is a third phrase for the villain that is a bit more advanced, but very useful if you have a chaotic morning. It is, something came up.
Oh, that is the ultimate vague excuse. Something came up.
It means a problem happened, but I don't want to tell you what it is.
Maybe your toilet exploded. Maybe you had a fight with your partner. Maybe you couldn't find your shoes. You don't want to explain that to your boss.
So you just say, I'm running a bit behind. Something came up at home.
It is professional, it is private, and it is accepted.
Something came up. So now we have our status and our reason, but we are missing the most important part of the text message.
Which part is that?
The part where you tell them what to do.
Ah, right. Because if you just say, I'm stuck in traffic, the other person is sitting at the restaurant thinking, okay, do I order? Do I wait? Do I leave?
Exactly. You are holding them hostage. Their time is being wasted because of you. The polite thing to do is to release them.
We call this the permission. You need to give them permission to continue their life without you.
And we use imperatives here, commands, but friendly commands.
For example, if we are meeting for dinner and I am 20 minutes late, what should I tell you?
You should say, go ahead and order.
Go ahead. That is a very common phrasal verb.
It means start without me. Go ahead and order. Go ahead and start.
It relieves the pressure. If I am sitting there hungry and you text me, go ahead and order, I feel much better. I don't feel annoyed anymore. I can eat.
Exactly. You are managing the other person's emotions. You are solving the problem for them.
What about for a meeting? If it is a business meeting with 3 people?
You can say, please start without me.
Start without me. I'll catch up when I get there.
Catch up is a great addition phrase. It means I will join and learn what I missed quickly. Start without me, I'll catch up.
There is another one I use with friends. Don't wake up.
Don't wake up usually means go to sleep without me if you live together. But in a social context, simpler is don't wait for me.
Go ahead and grab a table. Don't wait for me outside.
Yes, grab a table is very natural. I'm running 10 minutes behind, stuck in traffic. Go ahead and grab a table.
That is a perfect 3-sentence text.
It is assertive, it shows leadership. You are in a bad situation, but you are handling it.
Before we move on to the moment you actually arrive, I want to talk about the feeling
of typing these messages. Go on.
Many learners feel like writing a long text takes too much time. They are rushing. They are running for the bus. They think, I can't type 3 sentences.
That is valid. When you are physically running, typing is hard,
So they resort to sorry late.
which is caveman English.
It is. So do you have a shorter version? A rapid-fire version?
If you are really rushing, you can drop the I am. You can just say, running 10 mins late, stuck in traffic, start without me.
Okay, so dropping the pronouns makes it faster, but still polite.
Yes, running a bit behind is acceptable in text. Held up at work is acceptable. You don't need the full I am, but you must include the 3 elements: status, reason, solution.
Status, running behind. Reason, stuck in traffic. Solution, start without me.
If you hit those 3 points, nobody will be angry. They will appreciate the update.
If you are enjoying this breakdown of real-life English, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We don't just teach grammar rules, we teach you how to handle the difficult, awkward moments of daily life.
We release new videos every week, designed to help you speak confidently about your job, your schedule, and your problems. So click that subscribe button if you want to be ready for your next conversation.
Okay, so we have sent the text. The other person knows we are coming. But now comes the hardest part.
The physical arrival.
The walk of shame.
The walk of shame. When you open the door to the meeting room or the cafe, everyone turns and looks at you. You are sweating. You are stressed. What do you say?
The instinct is to say sorry. To say sorry 10 times. Sorry, sorry, I'm so sorry, sorry.
And while apologizing is important, saying it over and over again makes the situation uncomfortable. It brings all the attention to your mistake.
It makes you look weak, and it makes the other person feel like they have to comfort you. They have to say, it's okay, it's okay.
We don't want that. We want to restore the professional vibe instantly. We want to move from failure to business.
So instead of focusing on the apology, focus on the gratitude.
This is a famous psychological trick, but it works perfectly in English. Instead of saying, sorry, I'm late, say, thank you for waiting.
Thank you for waiting.
It changes the energy completely. Sorry, I'm late is about me and my bad time management. Thank you for waiting is about you and your patience.
It compliments the other person. It acknowledges their kindness.
And it closes the topic. Thank you for waiting. Let's get started. It signals that the lateness is over. We are working now.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Where are we?
Perfect. It is confident.
Now, sometimes you do need to apologize. If you are very late, or it is a very serious meeting, just thanks for waiting might sound a bit arrogant.
True. If you are 30 minutes late to a job interview, thanks for waiting is risky.
So how do we apologize professionally without sounding like a child?
We use the noun phrase, the holdup.
The holdup.
So sorry for the holdup.
Oh, I like that. It refers back to the villain we talked about earlier.
Exactly. You aren't saying, sorry, I am bad. You are saying, sorry for the delay that occurred.
So sorry for the holdup, everyone.
It sounds very objective. It distances you from the problem.
Can we combine them? So sorry for the holdup, thanks for waiting.
That is the perfect entrance. You walk in, you make eye contact, you smile, don't look terrified, smile, and you say clearly, so sorry for the holdup, thank you so much for waiting.
And then you sit down and open your notebook.
And the awkwardness is gone.
Compare that to, oh my God, I'm so sorry, the bus was crazy, I feel so bad, sorry.
That person brings chaos into the room. The sorry for the holdup person brings control into the room.
I think the tone is important here too. When I was younger, I would whisper it. I would try to be invisible.
But you can't be invisible. Everyone sees you.
So it is better to speak at a normal volume?
Yes. Speak clearly. Own the space. If you whisper, you seem guilty. If you speak clearly, you seem respectful.
So sorry for the holdup. Use a downward intonation at the end. Not a question, a statement.
Right. Not so sorry for the holdup, but so sorry for the holdup.
Let's practice a full scenario. Let's put all the pieces together.
Okay. Let's say we are meeting for a strategy session. It is just the two of us.
And I am the one running late this time.
Okay. It's 10 a.m. That's our meeting time. Where are you?
I am still in the taxi. There was an accident on the bridge. I am going to be 15 minutes late.
Okay. It's 9:50 a.m. right now. 10 minutes before the meeting. What do you text me?
I open my phone.
I type, "Hi Lily, running a bit behind this morning.
Good start.
Got held up by an accident on the bridge.
Good reason. The villain is the accident.
Please start without me. I'll catch up as soon as I arrive."
Perfect. I get that text. I think, okay, poor James. I order a coffee. I open my laptop. I am not angry.
Now it is 10:15. I finally arrive. I run from the taxi to the cafe door. I stop. I take a breath. I walk in calmly.
I look up at you.
I walk over and say, "So sorry for the holdup, Lily. Thanks for waiting."
And I say, no problem at all. Coffee?
And we are good.
We are good. That was seamless.
It feels so much better than the alternative.
The alternative is me sitting there for 15 minutes wondering where you are, getting angry, checking my watch, and then you running in looking sweaty and guilty.
And then the first 10 minutes of the meeting are awkward because I feel bad.
Communication solves everything. The lateness isn't the problem. The silence is the problem.
You know, there is one more phrase I want to throw in for really casual situations, like meeting a best friend.
What is it?
On my way.
OMW.
OMW. If you are just 5 minutes late.
If the time isn't strict. Running 5 minutes late, on my way.
It is positive. It means I am coming closer.
Just be careful. On my way is the most common lie in the English language.
That is true. People say on my way when they are still in the shower.
Don't do that. Only say on my way if you are actually inside a vehicle or walking on the street.
Or leaving now.
Leaving now is honest. On my way implies you have already left.
Good distinction. If you say on my way and you arrive 40 minutes later, you lose trust.
Trust is the key. These phrases build trust. Running a bit behind tells the truth. Held up by traffic explains the truth. Start without me respects the other person's time.
It turns a negative moment into a moment where you show you are a considerate person.
So, here is your challenge for today.
We want you to be ready before the panic starts.
Open the Notes app on your phone right now, or open a text replacement shortcut if you use that.
Create a new note called Emergency Late Text.
And type in the 3 parts we learned today.
Part 1. Running a bit behind.
Part 2. Held up by traffic.
Part 3. Start without me.
Save that draft. The next time you are rushing, the next time your bus didn't show or you can't find your keys, you don't have to think. You don't have to worry about grammar.
You just copy, paste, and send. And then you can relax and focus on getting there safely.
It is a small tool, but it will save you so much stress.
Don't let a bad commute ruin your confidence.
Thanks for listening, and good luck with your timing this week.
See you in the next episode. Bye.